If your strategy for building wealth in New Zealand was just to buy a house and wait, I have some incredibly bad news. The game just fundamentally changed. And if you're managing your money like it's still the pandemic boom era, you're setting yourself up to get caught out. First, looked at the New Zealand property market. Everyone told me it was bulletproof. And numbers also looked bulletproof. The capital gains felt guaranteed. But the latest financial data just exposed a brutal reality. And no one's talking about it. That's the biggest thing. So over 10% of all residential properties sold last quarter lost money compared to what the owners bought them for. If we just look at the Auckland data, that's alone, it's nearly 1 in 5 house. Yeah. And if you bought a city apartment, a massive 40% of them just sold at a loss. The average family losing a property right now is taking a $54,000 hit. Yeah. The passive growth era is dead. And if you think relief is coming in the form of a lower mortgage interest rates, you need to look at what just happened behind closed doors at the Reserve Bank. They just held the official cash rate steady. But the data shows it came down to a tens. Yeah. 3-by-3 split vote. It literally required the governor's tie, breaking casting, what to stop them from raising interest rates even higher. That means high interest rates are staying locked in for much longer than the banks are publicizing, keeping massive pressure on anyone trying to refix a mortgage. What about the hidden bank levy? I don't know if you heard about it, but to top it all off, the government's new budget just slapped the major banks with a $200 million prudently levy. Yeah, you heard that right. Over the weekend, while we were all having a fun on the weekend, Finance Minister Nicola Willis went on television telling big Australian banks that it would be extremely unwise to pass the cost on to everyday Kiwi consumers, but let's be totally honest about the future of banking. When has major bank ever absorbed a massive multi-million-dollar regulatory bill without quietly creeping up your credit card interest or adding a sneaky account fees? When did that actually really happen? Is it some kind of joke happening? So, the future of money in New Zealand isn't about passive investing anymore. It's about defensive survival. First home buyers are currently scraping up over a third of sales because they can bargain hard against desperate sellers. But you have to know where the traps are. Are you already seeing your bank fees creep up? Or are you trying to sell in this market? Drop your thoughts below. Let me know what bank are you with, and let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, follow for more.